You, Mr. Spence, that's what's going on. Happy Thursday, November
Love
14th,
Thursday.
right? November 14th, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen. We are on air. We are live for another segment of Dead in the Water. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Thursday night football,
Yeah.
beginning of the football weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's a great
Come
game. It's a great game.
coming off Patriots win, the Raiders got a new offensive coordinator. Things are starting to look up.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
We're
things are
still
starting to turn around.
we're still quite dead, but there's
Yeah.
hope.
We are dead in the water still, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, that is the name of the game, the tune of the tone. And yeah, that's how we get down, man. I see one of my faithful guys that are in here, man. I'm so happy to see. Gunsmoke in the building. What's up, Gunsmoke? Oh, man, you know what, Spence?
What?
I actually didn't even pump up what I'm supposed to pump up for the stream, man. We're not going to drop a single frame tonight. You know why?
Why?
Because Turf finally has fiber in the building.
Oh wow.
I'm a gig up and a gig down, ladies and gentlemen. We've been having
There
a
you
lot
go.
of problems. Yeah, we've been having problems because of that. Trust me,
Welcome to the gig.
those problems are gone. Those problems are gone. Man, I should have changed those settings. I hope everything's going smooth. I mean, this thing it's just humming. I mean,
Yeah, it looks good.
CPU speed is just as low as it gets. You know, memory is cool. I'm excited, man. Yeah, things are looking up. We getting there, man. We're getting close.
Good job, host and producer.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just start right out, man. You know, since this game, I think this is an exciting game. What's your thoughts on it, man? Tell us what you think.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely got Thursday night football in general has been much better this year.
Absolutely.
I haven't been paying attention to the game, but I got to check on it right now and see what's going on.
Yep. You are absolutely right, Gunsmoke. Peace out, McDonald's Wi-Fi. Man,
That's right.
you know the funniest thing, Spence? I had
What?
no idea I had such terrible Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's one of those things you don't know until you actually get good Wi-Fi, and then you're like, whoa.
Or you didn't know you needed it. Like, I mean, this house is full of technology. You know that I've smart home this house as smart homed as you can get. I mean, the light fixtures, you know, Alexa, everything, and
Yeah.
I never had to care about it, man. So it was shocking to me to find out that you know I had such terrible speeds.
Yeah, and you're probably stressing it too with all that smart home stuff going on.
On top of it all, yeah,
Yeah, tune up
completely
your
stressing
bandwidth.
it out. So now, I mean, it's a whole complete different ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Turf is about to get wicked with, yep, OBS. I'll say it out loud. I have no problem giving them a little bit of props because it's free. Hey, it's free, and I mean, I'm digging it, man. I am loving what I'm getting done with this software, and
It's
you know,
nice.
I just turned the corner with it. As you guys can see, I mean, we're going vertical tonight. You know, I'm hoping everybody, you know, gets a chance to check us out, you know, on a tablet, on their phone, something, you know, that they're used to carrying around as opposed to, right, what we're looking at, the game. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man, but I think it's going to be a great turnout. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be a great turnout.
So it's we were dead on before this season. You're the one that opened my eyes, Jaden Daniels. I'll give you full credit for that.
Yes.
He looks every bit the best player in that draft.
100%.
Every single week.
Yep. I don't.
It's not even a question anymore.
It's not even
Now
close.
you ask people Caleb or Jaden, and everybody says Jaden.
100%.
Everybody.
100%.
That speed's a cheat code.
It is. It really actually is.
You know, and you remember how bad he got dogged before the draft for his accuracy.
Yes. Hey, even me. Remember when I was, putting him through the ringer and being very, very scrutinous, I'm like, man, he's not going to make it. He's, 200 pounds soaking wet. I didn't think he'd have it in him to handle what he's handling right now, but he's kicking ass and taking names later.
Yeah, I was watching a show today. They were talking about this game, previewing it, and they brought up something interesting. They're like, the Eagles are 7-2. They're like, who are they beating now? Go back and look at the Eagles' wins.
Yep.
They have like one legitimate win. Exactly. The rest of them are all like crap teams.
Yep.
Like Chris Broussard calls them tomato cans. I love that one. Tomato cans.
Yep.
Beating a bunch of tomato cans.
My main man. Hey, he's from your neck of the woods, bro. That's my main man, Jeff, man. NE Raider Boosters. Glad you could show up, man. Hope you enjoyed the show. And yes, you are correct. Free and some awesome features StreamYard does not have. Good keys, man. I'm not going to keep telling people about it, though. That's going to be our little secret. You know what I'm saying? Our little secret. Much longer. Yeah. And one other question, man. While you guys are out there listening, let us know. Is the volume perfect? You hear me good? You hear Spence good? Again, like I say, I'm really sharpening this thing up. I'm pretty sure I got full control of it now. So just want to make sure
we're going to take some questions tonight, right?
Oh, absolutely. Questions. We'll be doing everything. Every and anything, man. Like I say, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about what we got for features, etc. I mean, it's just crazy, man. My guy's in the building. What up? Nephew in the building. Yes, sir. Rundown. Hey, fire show today. Rundown and Leo hopped on earlier. I mean, you got to go check it out. Y'all already know. Part of the Raider Syndicate. Unbelievable show.
They do a great job.
Yes, and some inside scoop, ladies and gentlemen. Way more than I'm going to get to tell you today. I'll just tell you that much, so go check it out. Cheeto Linus or go check it out on both, right? Hook us all up, like, subscribe. That's one thing I got. Rundown. You got one job today right now. If you're still here and listening, go find somebody to subscribe to your boy's channel tonight on the show live. I got a little surprise for you. I'm telling you, I've been cooking up, Spence. I'm excited. I've been cooking up.
Looks great.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
So yeah, tell me some more of your thoughts, man, on both of the sides of these these teams, man. You know about the defensive guy that I wanted that's playing for the Eagles. He's playing lights out right now. And it's making me sick to my stomach. And that is
cornerback?
Jalen Carter, dude.
Carter. Oh yeah. You're going back another draft.
Dude, remember how upset I was we picked Tyree Wilson over that guy?
Yeah, that was just dumb.
It's completely dumb.
What was Josh thinking? That was stupid.
Beyond stupid. It made no sense.
Yeah.
No sense at all.
Yep. Yeah. We're the Patriots are playing Jared Verse this weekend. Rams.
Really?
He's the defensive end that I thought was best coming out of this draft.
Right. Huh. Interesting.
He's sick. He's got like 13 quarterback pressures in the last 3 games or something.
Nice.
4.5 sacks. Hopefully we can block him.
When do you guys play
him? Sunday at 12.
Ooh.
It's usually not much. They're coming, and it's home game, so they're flying across the country to come play us. Ooh. And it's a short week, right? They played on Monday.
Yes. Hey, that's a good call for you guys, right? That might help you out.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to try and string a couple wins together, it's
100%. 100%.
Best case, we're probably looking at a bunch of losses coming up, though.
We are definitely looking at a bunch of losses. I mean, too many to even count.
Hey, everybody thought the Bears' schedule was easy. It's funny how things like change.
It's wild.
Right? And morph. Now everybody's looking at that second half of that Bears schedule, and they're like, they may not win another game this year.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
wild.
it's like it's crazy. Where are you guys projected? I think I saw a mock draft today that had you guys at 7. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think the worst we can. Well, when I say worst, I mean the lowest we're gonna go is 8. That's about
Yeah.
the lowest we can get to, and yeah, I'm expecting us to get closer to 1. By hashtag SS. Shout out to my main man Severe, strategic substitution, which is exactly what we're doing right now. I don't know if y'all heard, but Gardner Minshew is starting on Sunday for us.
Sure is.
I mean, I thought it would be Ritter, right? We thought it would be Ritter, a lot of us Raider fans, but I think hashtag
You will
SS
see.
is in full effect. Yeah, the strategic substitution is in full effect. I mean, you can't say you want to tank, but right, that's how I look at it. I mean, I don't know. You gotta draw your own conclusion.
I think this is the Turner effect. I don't think Norv Turner's going to get off the couch and go down there to coach some dude that's on the practice squad right now.
No, I agree with that. You
Right?
absolutely
Gardner may not be a Pro Bowler, but he's an NFL quarterback.
100%. Yep.
So, yeah, I'll tell you what. But if he just switches the running style of that offense, start playing to your personnel strength, right?
Tell me about it. Yes.
I think you'll see some real growth.
Huge returns. I agree. I mean, more returns than you could imagine, man. I don't know. It makes me sick. It really does, man.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
So
everything we're dealing with is tough. Like,
right,
coordinators getting fired.
Yep.
Right. Coordinators on the hot seat. They're talking about AVP out after this year too. I'm like, he hasn't really done anything bad.
Nothing.
Like, they already want to fire him.
I don't understand. I really don't understand this new culture of firing people.
One and done. Like, it's the coaches need some time.
100%.
I mean, you can see bad pretty right away, but I don't think Alex Van Pelt has been atrocious.
No.
I think we don't have any real weapons, to be honest.
I would agree with that.
So, I mean, your team had some legitimate gripe, right? I mean, you guys had a Hall of Fame receiver. You had probably a Pro Bowl receiver.
We had it all.
Yeah, you had a number 1 pick. You had a number 1 pick at tight end, 2 number 1 pick, a number 2 pick at tight end.
Jesus.
So you have lots of weapons, but
yes,
and even Madison is like an Abdullah. They're good pass catchers,
Yep.
So you guys really had less margin for error.
I agree, man.
But I told you Getsy was trash, so.
You did. I agree. Hey, shout out to Spence. Hey, I told you guys, man, you're getting the treat when you get this guy on the screen. He's a savant. I'm telling you. I knew it. I couldn't. Again, this was the same scenario. Jack Jones, right? Raider Nation. We've had this conversation, and just so you know, your brother up in New England says screw the pass. Shout out to Jack. And he's not too far from you, man, in Massachusetts. He's not too far at all, actually.
Really? Listen, it's not good.
I know, right?
I mean, we lost you too.
Well, you know why you lost me. You guys stood me up at the altar, man.
Oh, that's true.
We
deserved that.
Yep. I get it, though. Hey, you had to get your stadium by any means necessary. That's stringing along a side chick,
Yeah. I was personally hoping for I didn't want to see him go to Connecticut, but I was hoping that would be not Foxborough.
Right.
Anywhere but Foxborough.
Mm-hmm.
But
Nope, I agree, man.
At least they're still in Massachusetts at this point. So.
Right, and that's cool, man. I mean, to be honest, they didn't need to move. I mean, I hate when teams are forced to move over foolishness. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Build them a stadium. You know it's necessary. You understand it's going to bring money to your city. I hate when cities hold out. Look at Oakland. I mean, look at Oakland, man. That place is a
to be honest, all these franchises are worth billions of dollars now. Yeah. If I'm a franchise, like if I can get the city to build the stadium for me and give me control of it, then great.
So be it, right? No,
but,
absolutely.
I mean, beyond that, like if I'm gonna have to share ownership with the city, I'm not down with that. Like they're talking about building a new arena for the Celtics now because they don't own Fleet Center, the Garden. So they're losing out on.
I don't know if I like that though. And the reason being is because of the history, dude. The history of the Garden.
I know.
Get rid of the Garden. That's like saying getting rid of. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden, dude. I mean, I can't see it.
I'm like, let's be honest. It's like the Garden's not on Madison Square Garden's level.
It's old.
I'm a Boston guy, but like even I can admit that.
I agree. It's definitely probably time. Oh yeah, I can understand that.
MSG would be better off the Celtics played in it.
Right.
Might see a championship.
Yeah, tell me about it because they're definitely not gonna get one.
Not going from the Knicks.
The poor Knicks. We got to talk about some basketball tonight too. Man, the freaking Eagles. What happened to their offense? Outside of getting rid of the, top guys, I know Jalen Hurts got to be pissed.
Yeah, I mean AJ's back, so he's been cooking ever since.
The Eagles?
AJ Brown, yeah.
No way. When did he? I thought he was with the Titans.
No, they traded him to the Eagles a couple of years ago.
Why did I think he left the Eagles?
Don't you remember? That's why Vrabel lost his job.
That's right. That's right. No.
They drafted Akine, Westbrook Akine, thinking that he was a replacement for AJ Brown.
Yep. No, I remember that now that you say it.
Yeah. It was yeah. AJ's at 2 catches for 32 yards so far. Yeah, Jalen Hurts has been a lot better than I expected in the NFL. When he was at Alabama, I thought he was. I thought he was just going to be a total throwaway.
No, I remember. We didn't think he was going to amount to much. I agree.
Yeah,
and he got the same thing.
When he got to Oklahoma, all of a sudden he got taught how to throw the ball, and then he just turned into a beast. But.
Yep.
Yeah, I give him a break on last year. Everybody kills him for last year. I think he was injured second half of the year.
Yeah.
I think that's largely responsible for why the team fell apart.
He wasn't 100%.
Yeah, I think he was playing with something that he played through.
Yep. Death pile pickers in the building. Hurts
is streaky. Yeah.
Exactly.
For sure.
You are
for sure. It's 3 of 7 or something tonight, but
it's not good. Yeah, it's not good, whatever it is. Thanks for showing up, Pile Picker, man. Hope you enjoy the show, man. We're going to be here all night for the whole game. So
6 of 13.
Wow.
He's at 6 of 13 right now for 50 yards.
That's not good.
Everybody's saying that the running game was dead.
Yes.
Eating those words now.
Yep. Nope, you're absolutely right.
They're talking about your boy.
Which one?
Genty.
Oh.
Genty going be a 4-pick 5 in the draft.
It would make sense. It would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, that kid is definitely something I've never seen. Have you? I've never seen him. Who's
picking him?
Huh?
That's what I want to know. Who's picking him? What team that stinks that's picking high needs a running back?
You know what? Let's pull that up, man. Let's pull up that.
the mock I saw today had the Cowboys trading up to get him.
Yes, and you know why? So there's already been talk because of the fact that, Micah Parsons, when he was coming out, that was his thing. He voiced that he wanted to play for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And made it happen. So with Janty, he's from the Texas area. So he's already put it out there. He would love to stay home, be close, and specifically said Dallas. So I get it. I mean, Jerry, you messed up with getting King Henry. I still don't know how you messed that. I don't know how Jerry messed that up. How do you mess that up, Spence?
I don't know.
How do you mess that up?
I don't know. The guy asked you if he could play for you, and you said no.
You're talking arguably
maybe the best running back of the last 25 years.
It's so wild, Jerry.
No thanks. No thanks.
Oh, that was a terrible pass. Yeah, Jerry is.
Yeah, he's. I don't know. This team is not going to be the same next year.
No, not at all. Oh, they're going to rip that team apart.
And I am going to call it right now. I'm putting my stake in the ground.
Yeah.
They are trading your guy.
Ooh, you talking about Dak Prescott?
No, not Dak.
Who?
Defensive.
Who?
The big dog. Yep.
You think they're gonna trade Micah Parsons?
They're gonna trade. They're gonna trade Micah Parsons for a haul so big that it will break records.
Wow. That would be nuts, Spence. That would be nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be wild.
That would be bigger than your trade when you guys dealt your guy.
Yep. The mistake with Barkley walking is no good with the fan base. You are absolutely right. Saquon Barkley, that was an issue, big time.
I don't really have a problem with Barkley going to the Eagles. I mean, if I was the Giants, if I wasn't going to keep him, I would have at least re-signed him and traded him somewhere.
Right.
Got something for him, because letting him go to a rival is, that's kind of not good.
Jeff, don't worry about it, man. We're not going to miss out on the quarterback this year. I can promise you that, buddy. We're not missing out. Not this year.
You guys better get the sucking pretty good then.
And it is a possibility, because I actually did bring it up. I brought up the fact that we could go on the streak. I think, and the reason being is because the fact that North Turner runs the type of offense that fits what we have. He's a power guy, downhill, traditional kind of, run game. Zeus is going to look like a whole entire new different person behind this type of offense, in my opinion. Right. We're going to run the ball. It's going to be very boring. You know what I mean? Super boring. But we'll be taking a lot of shots downfield in the meantime. I think Bowers, you're going to continue to just see him grind it out. I think he might end up being the best, wide receiver in the whole league this year. He's definitely top tight end. I wonder where he ranks amongst the rest of the wide receivers in the
Good
NFL.
question.
Yeah, I have to dig that up tonight. But that guy's, man, he's crazy, man. Shout out to Rafa. What's going on, boss? Glad you could show up, man. Hope you enjoy the show.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, sir.
The thing that is going to be hard for us is that parity is real in the NFL.
Yes.
We're not the only teams that suck. There's 10 of us.
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right, man. There's a whole lot. Yeah, I'm going to pull that.
Or more.
Yeah, I'm going to pull
or
up
more.
NFL draft as of today. Let's see if I can get some graphics up here.
Yeah. Raider Nation will be happy to know that the mock draft I saw today had the Raiders trading up to get Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah. Oh, it's absolute. It's absolute, man. Everybody knows that's what's going to happen.
It was a damn haul that they had to give up to do it, to just go up 2 places, but
it doesn't shock me.
They did it.
Yeah, it
so
doesn't shock
yeah.
me
There's so much smoke with Shedeur in Vegas. I'd be surprised if it didn't happen.
Right. Well, yeah, that could be a problem, right? I mean, there's a lot going on, man. There is a lot going on, but.
And I'm not totally sold on Cam Ward.
Dude, like, we got to talk. I'm going to pull this up. You're absolutely right. Talk about why are you not? Because I'm going to come right behind you and give you my thoughts.
I hadn't really seen much of him this year, and I watched a little bit of this past game, and he just didn't impress me that much. He really didn't. Like it was like all the talk about the Georgia quarterback and Cam Ward, and I saw these guys the last few weeks, and I'm like, I don't really see it. So this it's like a lot of hype. Feel like, but there's not too much substance.
Well, my problem with Cam Ward is he is immature. He's very immature. He'll be the one that makes a lot of rookie mistakes. I mean, a lot. And I mean, it makes sense. You know, based on... How
old is he, though? He's pretty young, isn't he?
He is young. He's young. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely not somebody that can come out and play right away and think he's going to do well.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden Daniels is like... He's like almost in his 30s now, right?
No,
he's
way younger. Jaden Daniels is actually, I think, a decent age.
No, I think I'm pretty sure he came out at like 26, 27.
You sure?
Yeah, he's old. He's old.
No, he's 23 years old. He's 23.
Did you just check it?
Yeah, he's 23. Okay.
Or maybe, no, it's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix is who you're talking about. Yeah, Bo Nix is old as dirt. Bo Nix should be a Pro Bowl right now.
Yeah. Yep. He should be on his second contract.
Wow. So right now on ESPN, they have the New York Giants first.
Yeah,
they have you second. Awful. Yeah, they have you second. Patriots, Panthers third. Jacksonville fourth, Titans fifth. I mean, New York. What do you think about New York and quarterbacks? Do you think they'll go for one? Do you know
Giants?
Yeah, I mean Daniel Jones.
Absolutely.
So you think they're picking?
Daniel Jones is gone, dude.
You think he's gone?
He won't start another. He's not going to play again. Yeah, he has some crazy clause in his contract that if he gets injured this year.
Yeah.
His next year's contract becomes fully guaranteed.
Oh my God!
They've already announced it. Drew Lock is the starter for the remainder of the season.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Daniel Jones will never play for the Giants again.
That is wild. I didn't know that.
If Drew Lock got in a motorcycle accident and broke every bone in his body, they'd go sign Brian Hoyer or something. Daniel Jones will never play for the Giants again.
That is wild. That's wild. That foul picker. Ewers should be climbing the ranks with his play. But we would need the Panthers. The Panthers are smart enough to pick him. Shout out to the Panthers. They always make dumb decisions with quarterbacks. Same thing for the number 5th pick with the Tennessee Titans.
They won't draft a quarterback. They got too much invested into this guy.
Which one? The Panthers?
The Panthers. Yeah. They won't replace Bryce Young. I guarantee
you don't think they're going to get rid of Bryce Young?
Nope.
Dang, that's interesting.
Do you remember the trade they made to go up for him?
It was god-awful. It was a god-awful trade. Oh, it was horrible.
There's no way.
The cost of that, yeah.
There's no way they're just gonna move on.
Yeah. No, you're making sense. You're making sense with that.
Yeah, I mean,
you're making sense.
The only chance that happens is if like Belichick took over the Panthers.
Yeah. Pile Picker says the same. They're sticking
Yeah.
with Young.
Yeah. I can't see it. Like, and he's actually played pretty well. He's won 2 games in a row.
Right.
So he was not the problem.
No,
I don't know.
not.
I don't know
not.
what his ceiling is, but he wasn't the problem.
No, not even close. Not close, in my opinion, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly an NFL caliber starter. I just don't know how far he's going to take you.
Right. And that's fair. That's a very fair statement.
Yeah.
Very
the guy that showed me something last week, college football wise, that I didn't think a ton of earlier in the year was Jalen Milroe.
Really?
That game he played last week was pretty impressive.
See, I didn't watch him because he's somebody that is so far down my list. I would be sick if we got him. I look at him like Joe Milton.
He's fast. That dude can run.
He's a runner. He's a track star. Yep. And I mean, I don't know if that's going to hurt him or help him in the league.
It's going to help him because I'm just telling you that the tape that Daniels is going to put out there this year, everybody's going to want that. Everybody's going to want that.
You think so, huh?
Next year. For sure. Everybody's going to want it.
Interesting.
So all those quarterbacks that profile like that are going to move up the list. And Milroe is one of those guys.
Yeah.
And Milroe can actually throw the ball okay. He's not too bad.
Dude, that is weird. Something's wrong with me. I really don't like Milroe at all. I'm calling it on me though. It's me.
Yeah,
it's not him, it's me.
No, you know what? I can see it. Like, I didn't like him earlier in the year either.
Yeah.
So as they've moved on in the year, I'm starting to think that it might have just been the coaching change. Right? He had a new coach, new coordinators, and maybe it just took a little bit of time to get everything acclimated. Right? Because, I mean, when was the last time you remember Alabama, like, crap in the bed this much before Thanksgiving?
Right.
They seem like they're
all in the building. What's up, my guy?
So I think we're definitely going to get some interesting film for the rest of the year, and the playoff is going to help, right?
That is definitely going to help.
That's where we're going to see fireworks. Like, some of these guys are going to make their name there. Like, everybody wants to see Colorado get in there so they can see if they can make any sort of noise.
Right.
I don't know if they will. They'll probably, if they got in, they'd be like a 12 seed and they'd play like Alabama or something, or Georgia, and get crushed.
And and everybody's waiting to see that, right? We all know that's going to happen at some point. So Death Pile Picker has a question for us, man. What do you feel about Alar and Rourke? Who are these guys?
Alar and Rourke.
I don't even know who Alar is. Drew Alar. The quarterback from Penn State. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big quarterback. He's not bad. And who's Rourke?
Rourke is the Indiana kid, the quarterback from Indiana.
Oh.
Death Pile Picker, you're a quarterback watcher, huh? You're a college quarterback watcher, huh?
Yeah. I have seen this kid, and he does look good. Indiana does not have a good football team ever.
No.
Indiana has a ranked football team for the first time that I can remember in my lifetime.
They're 10-0, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And this kid looks legit, and he's in the Big Ten. So, I mean, usually Indiana, it's like, you remember, like, every once in a while, like, Vanderbilt wouldn't suck completely.
Yep. They'd have something, right?
Right? And they would beat, like, somebody they weren't supposed to compete with.
Absolutely.
They had, like, a 37-point spread. And that guy, and so that guy is now the Penn State coach, James Franklin.
That's crazy.
But this guy, Rourke, looks like he could be for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah, he's a player. He's a player for sure.
Canadian.
He's a player.
Okay. Transfer
He
from
is
Ohio.
definitely a player.
He is. Okay, so he's like fourth year in. He's been in college since 2019.
Yep.
So he's got good size, 6'5", 231.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? I saw the top 7 quarterbacks ranked in the mock draft, and I didn't see his name on that list.
Right.
And I didn't see the Penn State guy either.
Yeah, I haven't either. They're nowhere to be found, but they're going to be the gems, I think, in the draft.
Yeah,
we're still waiting on some from this year, right? Think about it. We haven't seen Jordan Travis. He's not playing, right?
They're talking about the Jets drafting a quarterback in this upcoming draft.
Oh,
too.
Jesus Christ!
It's like, didn't you guys just spend a pick on Travis?
That's crazy. My guy Tony Chef is in the building. Salute Turf, Indiana. Smoke my Huskers. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby Mahomes got that work. I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
The Mahomie got beat down.
Yeah, he got that work. Yep, he got that work. He got that work. It was. I like Nebraska. I mean, I got a soft space for Nebraska. Obviously, Tone knows that. My old roomies from college, born and raised, man. I was just talking about Miss Betsy, man, the other day. But yeah, man, it's my boy's mom, man. She could fry some chicken. I tell you that much. I spent a lot of time in Omaha, man. It's a cool spot, man. It's a cool town. It's not what you would think, But obviously, I'm biased, so. But yeah, shout out Tone, man. Glad you could show up.
Yeah, gonna for sure have to take a deeper dive on the upcoming draft class. Now that we're halfway through the season, it's time to start.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you know we are dead in the water. It's halfway through the season. We're already looking at draft picks. We talking about coaching staffs. Clearly, our team is not worth jack.
Right. Who's the next OC?
Hey, man,
how bad can we do? What can we get into the top 5?
Right. The Eagles about to score, man.
Yeah.
Eagles are about to score. Make it a game before halftime. This is a good game. It's what I expected, to be honest. I think these are the top 2 teams in this division. Hands down. Not even a question.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, not even a question.
Come on.
Yep, exactly. That's how I look at it, too. Come on.
I think the Cowboys pretty soon are going to be playing Trey Lance.
100%. I agree, because Cooper Rush has regressed. It's not looking good.
I think they know that they're not going anywhere this year. So it's
absolutely no.
I think it's time for them to figure out if Trey Lance is the future or they got to get back in the draft.
Yeah, they do. They got to get back in the draft. That's what I would say. That's my thoughts.
I mean, if Trey Lance shows something, then maybe he has some value for trade. Yeah. I
think, they
or maybe they trade Dak. Maybe there's some team that wants Dak Prescott and wants that massive contract.
They keep trying to push him on us, man. I don't know why they keep doing that. I hate every time they bring him up, they bring up the Raiders. It just pisses me off. Nobody wants Dak Prescott. He's another Derek Carr. That's all he is, in my opinion, honestly. I mean, they're both just right down the same alley. Oh, wow. John Robinson passed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Man, condolences to the Robinson family. Man, we're getting old, Spence.
I know.
We are getting old, man. Death pile picker. We all have, bro.
I've been doing drafts. There you go. There you go. Mock drafts for 3 weeks. I like that. That's how you do it.
Same over here, my man. It's been brutal. Brutal is an understatement.
I've just been trying to watch as much as I can.
Right.
Soak it up.
Have enough, right? Have more knowledge than most this year for sure.
Yeah.
For
I will
sure.
be ready come draft time.
Yeah, I'll definitely be ready come draft. You might just call me Mel. Call me Baby Mel Kiper. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for this one for sure.
The draft class is not great, but there are some legit players in it.
It's top heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's top heavy. After the third round, I think it's a wrap. I really don't expect anything to come out of the draft. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm talking like, the Jerry Rices, the Tom Brady's in the 60s. They're not going to get any of that. Not in this draft.
The guy I wanted late, the two children of players that I wanted in the last draft that didn't come our way.
Who's that?
I wanted Luke McCaffrey.
Ah, yeah,
Out
that's
of
a
Rice,
good
and he ended up on Washington. He's actually starting to play well.
That's a good one.
And the other one I wanted was Brandon Rice.
I knew you were going to say
USC.
that. Yep, as soon as you said it. Yep.
And Rice they haven't even played him yet, really. I mean, I think he was active for 1 game.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Like, it kills me because, like, starting to see Adonai Mitchell get some run in Indy, and I'm starting to see him actually produce like I thought he was going to produce, and it's killing me. It's killing me because we got that Washington player. At least he caught a touchdown pass. Like, I'll take it.
Right.
But that was his only catch of the game for 2 yards.
It's crazy.
And he played the whole game. Played the whole game and had 1 catch. It's not good.
No, not good at all. No.
And Drake May would love throwing to Adonai Mitchell.
100%. 100%.
He would love throwing to Ladd McConkey.
Yep.
All right. Well,
right. You're absolutely right. You are right, Tony Chef. I can't show y'all for some reason, but Pile Picker said that the Bears would have ruined Jaden Daniels. He's absolutely right. The Bears ruined everything, every and anything that they touch.
they're like the Jets. They can't have anything nice. They can't have anything nice.
Nothing. Oh, man. That's funny. They're trying to score here. I'm watching again. They're trying to score with 3 seconds left. They're saying he caught that.
It didn't happen. They didn't score.
That. Oh, you must be ahead of me then.
Yeah. I'll ruin it for you.
You did.
It's halftime.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah.
7-3.
He didn't catch the ball. You on Prime. It's on Prime, right? I wonder how you're ahead of me so much.
Because I'm just looking at the box. I'm just looking at the game.
Okay, yeah.
The gameplay.
Yep.
Hurts a little bit better. He's 10 for 19 now.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels been sacked twice.
Crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't really, since he took that shot in the ribs, he hasn't really run much.
Nope.
It's he maybe like got the memo.
Like, I want to last. I gotta.
I'm waiting for that, like for Drake May. That's what all the press are saying in Boston. They're like, like if we could get one thing out of Drake May, it's like, how about sliding?
Right.
Like,
what? You don't want him diving head first in the pile like Tua?
no, trying to take on a safety or a linebacker. Yeah, I don't. The worst thing that could ever happen to him is he lands one of those hits on those guys, and embarrasses him, because then he's going to get killed.
Absolutely.
We don't need LT level injury.
Nope. You do not. Man, what happened to the chat? What happened to the chat? It's going. I just can't post it. I'm mad about that. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Some are popping up and some are not. It's probably something I'm doing. All good, no questions though, so we good. I'll read all. I can see all of them. I just can't post all of them. So,
dude, Austin Eckler having a nice little comeback season.
He is, huh? Yeah.
61 yards on 5 catches in the first half.
I like Eckler. I've always liked Eckler. Always.
Yeah, this is like he was another one that the Cowboys could have had for nothing. Like literally nothing.
Yep.
I don't think Washington gave him a very big contract at all.
Nope. Yeah, so many of these people, man, I don't get.
Yeah.
So
the Cowboys did name Rico Dowdle the starting running back going forward.
Did they really? Oh, shout out to the Cowboys. That makes a lot of sense.
Rico hasn't looked that bad. Last 3 or 4 games, he's been doing pretty good work. So, and I'm glad he's getting his shot finally. This was supposed to be his year.
Right.
And then they brought back Zeke. That was a total waste of time.
Yep. You are correct, Jeff. I agree. The Bears are the Raiders of the NFC with Dallas right behind it. Not yet. We're definitely one of the most dysfunctional teams.
No way, man. The Bears are way worse than you.
The Bears are pretty bad.
Putting the Bears and the Raiders in the same sentence, that doesn't even feel right. The only sentence the Bears belong in is with the Jets.
Right.
And I guess like at this point, the Giants like suck perpetually too.
Giants are. Dude, so what I'm hoping is we mess around and find a way to get Dabble, man. I want Dabble as our offensive coordinator.
That's funny because they've been talking about that, like Dable coming back to New England too.
Nope, we want him. We'll take him. Come on, Dab. We got you.
Yeah.
We got
I don't know how that works because I don't know if he has any sort of relationship with Mayo. I think he might be more of a Belichick loyalist.
Right. My guy is in the building. Leo, what's cracking? What's cracking? We got another question from our main man, Tone. Game of the week, Steelers-Ravens or Bills-FKC? That's a great question.
It's Bills case.
Yeah, I agree.
My money is Bills.
It is. I mean, that's a tough one, though. I mean, both of those games, absolutely wild. Both of those games are absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. Mm-hmm.
He's probably not calling himself 60.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I mean, he's given up a lot of years to this kid, but he's also like got more fighting experience. Like he actually knows how to box.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
And from what I've seen and heard, like he still hits as hard as he ever hit. So
Yep. He does. No question about that.
So it's good. I'm interested to see how Paul takes that punch.
It's gonna be very
right.
interesting.
And Paul is coming up in weight class. This is his first heavyweight fight. Is that what I understand?
Yes. This is
So he's
definitely
going up like 30 pounds to fight 30 pounds heavy against Mike Tyson.
against Mike, exactly, and that's the
Good luck.
Good
luck.
Good luck, sir.
I
Good luck.
It's like, you know, the most frustrating thing, like watching Mike Tyson growing up, would be like you wait up all night to see the main card, and then Tyson would just come out and just drop the dude in 2 seconds. Fight over. Fight over. And it's like, what the hell? It's like I stayed up all this time and watched all these crappy fights.
Oh man. Yeah,
But part of me hopes that's what happens to Paul. I hope he just walks out in the middle of the ring.
Right.
And Tyson just throws one of those massive uppercuts and just lays him out.
Yeah,
like cross, maybe like one of his like combos, just land like 4 shots in a row and boom. Good night.
So as I've told you guys, man, I've been working. We got a poll.
Oh,
check it out.
Look at this.
And it looks like people have already seen it, or somebody's clicked on it. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even show it yet. I don't even know. I don't even know the rules myself.
Maybe you voted on it.
I know, right? Exactly. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got a poll up.
All right.
Who will win the AFC Championship this year? The way you vote on this poll is by selecting one of the 6 and use hashtag with the answer. So hashtag KC in the chat, that will equal 1, right? Hashtag Pitt, right? So we'll leave this up for a little while, maybe for most of the halftime before we get to what we all love, which is our parlay time. You know parlays are coming. The parlays are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pens and pads out. Trust me, you want to hear about these picks. I can assure you. But I am curious. I mean, everyone's gonna say KC. I would think. What are you gonna put there? You tell me who you think is gonna win it, KC.
They're like the Patriots. Like I reached that point with them where I stopped picking against them.
Yes.
It was just stupid.
I agree.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad they look or how close the game is or how much of a chance you think you have. He's going to win the game in the end.
Yep.
Period.
I agree, bro.
If you're playing Kansas City to within 1 score in the 4th quarter, you lose. And that's how it goes. The only person that's beaten him in the 4th quarter in like the last 4 years or something, Tom Brady.
Yeah. You're right.
Tom Brady. Dude's retired. 2 years.
So bad.
So you either beat them outright in regulation or you're not winning.
No. I agree.
But the Bills, I think, are the only team that have a winning record against them the last couple of years.
That is true. That is true. Shout out to Jared Allen. Or I mean, yeah, Allen. He's the only one.
Yeah, he's a beast. Can't beat him in the playoffs, but regular season, he's got it.
Yep.
So I don't know. That makes it interesting this week. I think a lot of the money's coming on Kansas City now.
It is. A ton of it is coming on Kansas City.
And it's a hard sell. Like beating Buffalo in Buffalo is not easy.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right. Joe Burrow did win. Joe Burrow did beat him. That's right. That is correct.
Yeah, Burrow won. That was the AFC Championship game, all right?
Correct. Then they got smashed in the Super Bowl. Yep. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's possibly it possibly could be Jackson's year, man. I'm gonna give Jackson his props, bro. I think this is the year he gets over the hump.
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah, we all are. Everybody's pulling. The whole league is pulling for him at this point. There's no question.
It's like it's like the friend who never wins the race. You're just like, come on, just once. You can do it.
Just one time, please.
One time.
Just once.
Let's go. I know you got it in you. Reach down deep. Lamar just, for some reason, it's like when the lights get bright, he shrinks.
Yep. Leo. Jackson going to be like Jim Kelly, Mr. Almost.
For his sake, I hope not. Like,
that's a good point.
What a terrible way to go out for Jim Kelly. Yeah, I think like he went to 4 Super Bowls in a row, right? And lost all of them.
Dude, that is just horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Just think about how dominant that is. 4 years in a row, all the way to the Super Bowl.
That is torture. Absolute torture.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
But, they did a lot of winning. They did a ton of winning. Even after that 4-year stretch, they were still one of the best.
Yep. Yes, you are right. Norwood was his kicker. Yep.
He was.
That foul picker, Norwood was his kicker.
Scott Norwood. Was it wide right?
Yep. You're killing the Bills fans right now. That is too.
It's like I went to a Texans game a few years back. This is before they were good again.
Right.
And there were Bills fans there.
Really?
Yeah, and they flew down there from Buffalo to see the game.
Huh.
And I asked them in the elevator. I said, "Why would you fly all the way down here to watch yourselves get your ass kicked?" This was like back in the time when O'Brien was the coach, and they had Arian Foster at running back. You remember that team?
I do.
Young DeAndre, young D-Hop with aging. God, what's his name? I don't remember the other wide receiver that was crazy good. They were like stacked. They killed the Bills that day, and all I could think of was like those poor Buffalo fans. They got to go all the way back to the airport, marinating in that. Get on the flight and fly all the way back to Buffalo from Houston.
That is hilarious.
And that's it. And that's going to be the takeaway from the game. Is that they just got pummeled
completely.
Yeah, and they flew all the way across the country to see it.
Just to get broke off.
Yeah.
Too
So
funny.
but it was I will say this, like they were ridiculously nice and they were very positive, in good spirits, knowing that they're like, yeah, we're gonna get killed. It's like, okay, like, well, welcome to Houston.
Yeah, right. Just like that, man. We back to the second half.
Yeah,
Already, man. It's time to
just like
time
that.
to segue into the next situation. You know what it is.
Let's get to the gambling.
It's parlay time, baby. Parlay time. Parlay time.
You guys feeling Tua?
Tua.
Yeah, you guys get the Dolphins on.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. I'm like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. You know.
Turf, I told you that I played, just to mess around last week, I played a 14-leg money line parlay.
Yeah, you did.
And I hit 10 of 14.
That is wild.
I couldn't believe it. I was looking at the results. I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't do too bad on this. Like, it wasn't real. I just put it on on action. But I was like, maybe I should. It made me want to say maybe I should pick some 5 and 6 legger money lines too.
Mm-hmm. Well, you definitely got me picking them next this weekend for sure. I'm going through. I should. You know what? I probably will. I'll be able to. We got plenty of time. I might go back to the last week and go straight to the video of what we picked to see how well we did. Oh, you already have it actually. You have some of the results.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
It wasn't awesome. Wasn't awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that for the fans, so that way y'all could put that data into your databases and come up with some data models or whatever that's gonna give us some good picks. Get us some money. Get us some money. But yeah, we are at the top of the list. How on the earth did I? Okay, yeah, that's how I did it.
How about that? So my 3-leg my 4-way parlay last week was Pittsburgh +3, Atlanta -3.5, Minnesota -7, and Buffalo -4.
Jesus.
So I hit on Pittsburgh. Good call.
Yeah, that was a good call too.
Told you Pittsburgh was going to go in there and get that thing done. Mm-hmm. Buffalo -4. I had that one. So Atlanta -3.5. Atlanta loses by 3.
Jesus.
And then Minnesota with a 7-point spread against Jacksonville. They only win by 5. Because like Darnold throws 3-4 picks?
Yeah. Jeez.
It was as good as Sam Darnold has looked this year, was as bad as he looked that last game. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. It was awful. God awful.
And guess what, Tone? Don't feel bad, because you know what? My dumb behind it, Spence knows this one. I won, and I lost my freaking ticket.
I want the Jags to win.
Want the Jags.
You want McCorkle to get one? Mac Jones,
so bad.
Part of me, wanted him to do well,
right?
Just to have a second chance, and
of course.
A start over, and especially Trevor Lawrence being down maybe for the rest of the year, it could be his team. But then I saw the first interception, and I was like, that is the Mac Jones I remember. That is the Mac Jones I remember. And then he did it 2 more times. I was like, yep, that's it. That's it. How about losing the game on back-to-back interceptions?
Just terrible. He's garbage.
Yeah.
I knew he was a bad pick.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember that's the cardinal rule. You do not pick Alabama quarterbacks
Ever.
ever. You do not pick Ohio State quarterbacks ever.
Ever. Yes.
CJ Stroud was the first and only one so far.
Yep. And he's regressing this year. So watch
Yes,
out.
and
Watch
and
out.
oh,
Your heart is
happening.
popping.
Oh,
You're a little scared right now. You're like, I don't know.
could he possibly be fake?
I don't know. It's possible. I mean, we'll see.
Could he live up to the Ohio curse?
So we got the first game up here: Las Vegas versus Miami. 7-point spread, man. The
You're going home, man. You're going home.
43.5. Yeah, I know, right? Miami.
I don't like the Raiders being in Miami.
I hate it. We never play well on the East Coast, but we beat.
You guys like the extracurricular stuff way too much.
He said the extracurricular. I like it.
You got to be a disciplined team to go into Miami
agree.
and get a win in there. So I'm gonna go. Oh, God, the only thing is the spreads. The Raider defense is actually pretty good.
Yes.
You guys have been playing teams pretty close. And what do they got? 43.5 for over under?
Over under, yeah. It's pretty low. I mean,
so do I think that the Dolphins can grease you by more than a score? I don't think so.
and that's the part that I lean in towards. I think the spread is too large. That's the only reason I would pick my Raiders here. It's not because I think they're gonna win.
I don't think they're gonna win. I just don't like. I kind of feel like the game could be like a 15-12 or something, or might be something really low.
Yep.
With a bunch of field goals.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree, man. Yep.
It's for some reason, like Tyreek just doesn't look quite right. I don't know what it is.
Right.
He's playing, but he doesn't look like Tyreek yet.
And he's not meshing with his quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's for obvious reasons because he's been out. They got a tough road to get back to where they.
But they're like 3 weeks in now, so I mean, this could also be the game where Tyreek just goes psycho.
That's true.
He has 200 yards and 3 scores or something.
That's very possible. I mean, we all know it happens. All you got to do is ask fantasy players. They'll tell you. They'll tell you when he wrecked them, right? Yeah,
and it doesn't matter who you have on the defense because he's gonna burn you.
I agree. I think
when it does happen.
Yeah, we got.
So I mean, I agree with you. I think the spread's too big. I would take the Raiders just because of the spread.
Yep, I agree. So there you have it, ladies. For a gentleman first game, we're giving it to the Raiders.
I will tell you that I wouldn't bet this game.
No, heck no. Nobody's betting this game.
No.
Nope. There's way other better games to bet.
Just for transparency, there you go. That would be my pick. It would be the Raiders +7. Don't bet it.
Don't even come close to it. Nope. I agree, man. We got the Rams in New England.
So this is Rams on a short week, flying across the country.
Exactly. 4.5.
12 o'clock game. I'm taking New England +4.5.
At 43 over and under.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a high-scoring game.
Nope. But
so I mean, if you're going to do this, if you're looking over under too, I would go the under.
Oh, for sure.
New England covers it, but I don't think Drake May has scored 25 points in the game yet. Mm-mm. So it's not going to be a big score.
I agree. No, I agree. I don't know.
The Patriots have been playing the run much better last few weeks, so I expect that we'll be able to hold the Rams in check.
But you don't. So Puka and your boy Cup don't scare you. Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Wow.
Puka is getting Christian Gonzalez.
Good point.
We call him the eraser in New England.
They got a nickname for him. I like that, the eraser.
That's why he's number 0.
Yeah, I like it. That's dope. Yep.
Yeah, so the defense has been playing pretty good. Breaking news for the Patriots this week is that Christian Barmore is practicing. So he had blood clots in the preseason.
That's right.
And he has not played a down.
Nope.
But he is close to returning. I don't know if he's going to get back on the field this week or it's going to be sometime in the next couple weeks, but he's coming. So if Barmore gets active this game, then that's really not good for the Rams.
Nope, that's true. That's a good point.
I just don't know what kind of condition he's in. He's been out all year, so who knows if he's been working out. And he's been on blood thinners and stuff, so who knows like how much they've been pushing him.
Right.
Yeah. So what about you? What do you got on this game?
I'm scared for y'all. I just don't know how well the offense will play, meaning the Rams. If they play well, I don't see how you can keep up with them. You know what I mean? If Stafford gets cooking, then we're in trouble. That's the problem. That's the only problem. If Stafford has his East Coast hangover, yeah, it's an easy peasy. If I had to put money on it, I'm sorry, I would probably take the Rams. I would take the Rams.
Don't apologize. I don't think you're alone.
As you put the caveat, I'm staying away from this game. I'm not betting this game. There's no way I'm betting this game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm staying away from this game more so than I am the Vegas Raiders
4.5-point dog at home.
That's what I'm saying. That's a tough one.
On a short week. Like that's saying something that they really don't think.
Right. No, I agree. And that is usually the way it goes. But I get nervous because even with us, right, we're going to the East Coast. That game is at 10 o'clock for these guys. Same thing for the Rams. That's a 10 o'clock game, man. And it's New England and cold. Now that I'm really mulling it over, I take that back. Because it's cold up there now. And I take that back.
Yeah, but you know what? There's strip clubs around there, so it is got to fire up Mo Vaughn, and he'll take him down.
I know, right? Yeah, I agree. That's hilarious. So, but no, now that I put those things into play, it's outdoors, the elements. You're absolutely right. I take the Patriots on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the Raiders. It's Miami's still beautiful weather.
Absolutely,
right now.
They're gonna love that.
South Beach, the clubs.
Paradise. We can't win in Miami though, but like you said, we're not living.
We can't win there either. Yeah. I hate that guy too, McDaniel.
Oh
God,
man,
hate him.
Just looking at him pisses me off.
You just want to punch him. Every time I see him in his little stupid glasses, I just want to.
Oh, that is too funny, man. I agree. I feel the same way. Trust me, you are not alone. You are not alone.
Hey, it's like he's good. He's good though.
He is good. Absolutely, he's good.
He just drives me crazy. I can't stand him.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're 2-0 with each other, man. So Raiders and Patriots.
Did you manipulate that so our teams would be at the top of the list?
No, this is all on Bovada. Yeah, this is all Bovada, man.
Bovada just really wants people to bet on.
I guess.
Those two games.
I don't understand it. Yeah, because it's not like it's in alphabetical order or anything. So.
No.
I don't know how they do it. Maybe it's AFC.
It's got to be time-based, right? 1 o'clock.
All of them are at 1, yeah. So, Minnesota Vikings and Tennessee Titans. You already know where I'm going with that one. Yeah, there's no question.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Minnesota should have won last week by more than a touchdown, and it didn't happen.
Right.
There's something going on with Darnold.
You think so, huh?
He has not looked good last couple.
I'd have to agree with that. Considering how he looked coming out of the gates, right? Yeah, I totally wholeheartedly agree.
I thought he was going to get replaced.
Wow.
Like if he was playing that bad, I thought that he might get pulled. Which is crazy because J.J. McCarthy's the other quarterback.
Yeah, they don't want that. It's too early.
I don't even know who. What is it? Is Josh Dobbs still on that team?
Whoever is there, they be better off taking that. Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know. I mean, I agree with you. Like Tennessee stinks. They stinks.
Bad.
Levis looks terrible.
Bad. They are really bad. It's not even a question. That could be a 10-point spread. I'd take it. Even with Darnold.
They can run. They can run.
The Titans.
Tony Pollard can move the ball.
Yeah, he's a runner. Yeah,
right? And they Levis can run if he's in there.
Right.
A little bit, but he'll probably fumble at least once. So, I mean, can Tennessee, basically you're looking for the Minnesota D to score a couple touchdowns.
Correct. And is that going to happen?
Yeah. I say the Vikings -6, but I'm not confident in that. I would be much happier with the money line on the Vikings. I know they're going to win.
Right.
I just don't know if they're going to do it by 6 points.
It's a big one, and they're not on.
Tennessee's not winning. I can tell you that much.
Nah, they're definitely not going to win that game. No way. There's no way they win that game.
Watch this be the one that Levis has 350 yards. It always happens every time I say that.
Well, I'll be honest. These top 3 games, man,
terrible.
Absolutely terrible. I wouldn't bet on any of this. It's just too. Wow.
Yeah, where are the good ones? Where's the Ravens-Steeler game?
That's a pick'em game. That's at the bottom of the list, I think.
But it's a 12 o'clock game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We only got.
I started in the middle.
It looks suspicious.
I started in the middle. I do have another slide coming up, so once we get through this slide, we'll get to the top half. You are right now that I'm looking at it.
All right, so we'll go to the 4 o'clock games.
Yep, we're gonna do the 4 o'clock.
Atlanta Falcons, Denver Broncos.
That's a good game.
You get 3 points for being at home. It's a 2.5-point spread, so that tells you that they think that this is
a pick'em game,
a coin toss. Yeah,
it's a pick'em. It's a straight up pick'em. Man, and the only reason I can't just pick them off the top is because it's, the Falcons have a good team, man. They got a decent defense, but it's in Denver. It's gonna be cold.
The Denver defense does not play around.
That's another one, and unfortunately, this freaking kid is looking like a game manager. I was hoping and expecting him not to be that at all. I wanted him to be a dud, but it's not going my way right now. So, yeah, I'll have to say, Bo Nix is looking good. It's so funny, man. Shout out to Bo Nix. I actually picked up one of his. I want to say it's his college card, rookie card, college card. I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah,
Make the investment.
I didn't know it, so I dabble in these freaking football cards. Shout out to LQ Sports. I think he actually might even be in the building, man. I swear. I probably got some bangers too. I probably got some really good cards that probably is worth a pretty penny and have no clue, Spence. I have no idea. I really don't. But
dig that thing out. Take it to the stadium next time you guys play the Broncos.
I know, right? Exactly.
Get him to sign that thing,
dude. And it's one of the real deal ones too. It's like a $25 card. It's in the case and everything. It comes out of the plastic with a case, etc. So if I were to do that, wow, yeah. Yeah, I got 4 C.J. Strouds today. Shout out C.J. Stroud, and one of them is a 1 of 1. One of them is a 1 of 1 Jack of Spades. That I'm sure is worth probably a good $25-$30. We're talking football cards, ladies and gentlemen. That's you know what I mean. It's luck.
That's what happens when you're dead in the water.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mock drafts, sports memorabilia.
This is all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got. Last week. I mean, are you kidding me? Did you see that nonsense?
Yeah.
The missed field goal? Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's that Patriots thing. Like, that's the Patriots won games like that too, blocking field goals when they were going to lose.
Had no business.
When you're in that spot, everything falls your way.
I guess so.
It doesn't feel right for anyone else except you.
At all.
The only people in the country that are happy are the Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Right.
Everybody else is
nobody's happy
just
about
pissed.
what's going on. Absolutely not. So
yeah.
So
just wait until they cook up a scandal for the Chiefs.
It's coming. Wait
until Kansas City has their deflate gates.
Right. It's coming. It's definitely coming. It has. I mean, they already got the refs paid off, so
yeah,
something's coming. That's how I look at it.
I feel like that's just like an NFL perk for being the number 1 team. Like you get the refs.
I agree.
Right? Like we had the refs too for a while.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. What? Are you kidding me? Do we have to go back to the tuck rule? Like that's the number one ref catcher right there of all time.
That was a legit rule back then. Sorry, stupid one, but it was legit.
Oh, so bad, dude.
I just want
we still.
I know. There's still a lot of
We can't get over. We still can't get over that. Between that and the catch, you know what I mean, Franco. Between those two, man, we can't win for losing. We really can't. We can't win for losing.
In fairness, back in the 70s, like we gave you the quarterback that won a couple Super Bowls for you.
Yes, that is very true. You are right about that. Shout out to Jim Plunkett. If y'all didn't know, he came from the Patriots.
Yeah,
he sure did. That's a good call out. That's a good
congratulations on that.
Good call out.
The Denver Broncos, I think for sure, are going to win this game.
Yeah, I think so.
Once Sean Payton gets it going, it's on.
Yep.
Denver's starting to look like a problem.
They are.
That Bailey kid looks pretty good. I think they found someone. It's yeah.
I hate to admit it, bro. I think you're 100% correct.
And this is going to be, I think, the first week where you're going to see Audric Estime get 20 carries. There you go.
That's annoying.
He's going to go over 100 yards.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I think you're right. Trust me. I think you're right. I don't want to talk about it.
I have a feeling it's going to be this week. I think everything's been trending that way. I think this is the one where it's going to pop.
It will make sense.
It's going to be like the Chase Brown week. You remember Chase Brown was like just a couple carries a week, and then all of a sudden,
boom. No, I agree. I'm wondering if our stream is looking good. I can't tell. That's all right. We'll figure it out. I'm sure the wife is watching. Everything so far, ladies and gentlemen, has been outstanding. No frames lost, no drops. Everything sharp. Yeah, I think
Flawless execution from the producer.
yes. I think my problem all this time was my internet speeds. I still can't believe this, man.
Yeah.
I have so much stuff in this house. You would think I would have easily figured that out sooner than later. You know what I mean? Later.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. But hey, at least we figured it out, man. Are they gonna make this a game or what? Yeah, it looks like they are actually.
I mean, it's been a game. They just can't score.
That's the problem. The Eagles, right?
Kicking
All they can
field
do is
goals,
kick
you know?
field goals. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been a good game. All right, where are we at? We are at the Seahawks and the 49ers. Dude, there's a lot of good football games this weekend, man.
Yeah, the Seahawks game should be interesting.
And look
I
at
think,
that point spread. There's no way.
This is the CMC effect.
Huh?
This is the CMC effect.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is back. That's right. He's back.
All right, you start cooking. Purdy had a 27-point fantasy game last week because of McCaffrey.
Wow, that's
McCaffrey. He's the juice for that team.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy when he's on the field. They look unstoppable.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
He changes and Mason has had. That's a crazy thing. Jordan Mason is actually like top 5 running back this year, right?
Wow.
But they'll change the
and
that's crazy.
It's like McCaffrey gets back and like Mason. I don't even think he had a touch last week. Maybe one. Like.
Nope. That's wild.
Didn't miss a beat.
This changes.
Jump right in.
So it changes. Now I see why the point spread is. No, you're right. And they're at home.
Yeah, they're at home, 6.5 points.
But
Seattle's got a good defense.
That's what I was going to say. And it's not like they're out of this. They're not out of this at all.
No. Geno Smith is having a great year.
Great year.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I'm
looking like
this one.
ball.
47.5. Yeah, that's a high. Yeah, this is a tough one because the running back's playing well too.
JSN's been averaging, I think, 25 fantasy points a game last 3 weeks. 25. Cooking.
I gotta go with Seattle because of the point spread. I can't get over the 6.5. They're not gonna win by a touchdown. They'll win by 4. You know what I mean? Something like that.
You think it's gonna be a fight?
Oh, 100%. It's a division game. They always are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do I think they can win by a touchdown?
I don't think they can win by a touchdown. That's asking for way too much in my opinion. Way too much.
I have to agree with you. I think 6.5 might be too much.
It's way too much in this game.
And I want to say DK Metcalf is coming back.
Oh yeah, he's playing. Yep.
So you're getting full strength.
You are. I'm actually gonna bet on this game. As far as part of my parlay, 100%, ladies and gentlemen, Seahawks.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I still haven't seen a game that I would bet yet.
Makes sense. They're all close.
They're too close.
They're all close. They're all very close. I mean, and it's not getting any better, ladies and gentlemen, because we got the game of the week. Kansas City.
Kansas City's a 2-point dog. Like, common sense just says to take Kansas City.
100%. Because the weather's not going to matter. They're used to it.
Yeah.
That's irrelevant.
Like, history says Buffalo should win this game,
100%.
but they are seriously banged up.
Well, see, the problem is, so is Kansas City, meaning Mahomes. Mahomes is hurt. Mahomes is hurting right now.
Dude, you know Pacheco's coming back, right?
Is he? He's coming back this week?
I don't know. I think it's next week he's coming back.
When he comes back, that's a problem.
Yeah. So Kareem Hunt, burn it all.
Right.
Everything you got in that tank,
Wow.
burn it.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Dude, I picked up Pacheco in 2 leagues because he'd been cut.
Right, of course, because I thought he was out for the season. I didn't realize he was coming back.
He's coming back next week.
I had no idea.
So there you go, guys. If you're playing fantasy football and you need a running back, go check your wire.
Yeah.
See if somebody was foolish enough to cut Pacheco.
I would have put him on IR. Yeah, I had Chubb on IR for the whole
Dude,
first half of the season.
last 2 weeks, I picked Pacheco up in 2 leagues and Mike Evans in one.
You picked up Mike Evans?
Somebody cut Mike Evans because he pulled his hamstring.
That's insane.
Like, wait, insane?
That's insane.
He's coming back after the bye. I'm like, thank you.
Foolish. That's
Thank you.
foolish.
Top 5 receiver rest of the year.
Wow.
Yeah, it's some crazy stuff, but I don't. You just got to bet Kansas City.
Yeah, I don't know how you bet against it. I'm not betting
until they lose.
Right.
Bet again. You bet with them.
Yeah, I'm not betting against them.
It's +2.
Yeah. I mean,
to be honest, if Buffalo wins this game, I bet you that's in the margin.
Correct.
It's probably a 1-point win.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think they finally get bit by, those last minute wins that they've been hitting. They won't win with it, Yeah. I agree. But I'm definitely picking Kansas City. And I would actually put this in my parlay. I would put this in my parlay.
You would.
I'm not scared of it.
Okay. That's bold. Do you believe in it? Do you believe in it enough to just money line it?
I don't know. But Kansas City +2, that's got to be good for your parlay. You know what I mean?
Look at that. It's like it's a plus 110 on the money line.
Yep. 115.
115. Yeah.
Yep. 46 over under. I would go under on this. I think the defenses are going to show up. And the weather. Yeah, I would take the under.
Yeah, I don't know what the weather looks like for Buffalo this weekend, but
Buffalo, dude, it's a hellhole when it comes to weather.
Yeah, I mean, we're in mid-November. It's gonna start getting pretty awful.
It's ugly. Man, I'm just telling you, I'm actually really shocked at these games. Shout out to the NFL, man. The next game is the Bengals against the Chargers. I mean, the Bengals still have a shot. So do the Chargers. They're not out of this by any means.
No, the Chargers are going to be in the playoffs. Period.
Jesus.
They're going to.
1.5, man. It's a pick'em game.
And it's the Chargers all the way.
Yeah. At home. But I mean, hey.
Harbaugh doesn't lose.
Yeah, but my problem is my boy Joe Burr is cooking right now. Joe Burr is cooking right now.
How many wins has he turned that into?
I know. It's not his fault, though.
Yeah.
We can't blame Joe Burr on this one.
The Bengals defense is atrocious. The Chargers are just going to run down their throat, control the ball, keep Burrow off the field.
Yep.
It's Harbaugh's formula. You can't beat me if you don't have the ball.
Right. No, I agree. I think that's why he'll end up being the team to take down the
And
Chiefs
Gus
first.
Edwards came back last week, and Gus looks like
Gus is
rejuvenated.
Yeah, he's the dude. Dobbins, they got Dobbins too, don't they?
Dobbins is their starter.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Dobbins is a monster.
Yeah, but now they've got their
they're gonna be running.
Their ground and pound guy.
Yeah, they're gonna be running. They're gonna be running. You're right.
And that's what they like to do is run.
You're right. Nope, good point. Good call out.
It's
the
wide receivers are looking good. Herbert's looking good. This could be Herbert's best year. Go look at his numbers. I don't think I've seen him put up this line before.
Nah, not like this.
And I mean, he's thrown to a guy that they said was washed,
right,
for the season, and a rookie.
Very true.
And a running back that nobody wanted.
Right.
That's your team.
All great points.
Washed wide receiver, a running back nobody wanted. And a rookie.
We got a touchdown. Shout out. Eagles. They take the lead. 12 minutes left in the game. Wow. I picked Washington. All the way on this one.
Did you take the points?
Probably. Yes, I would have had to because it's at home. Yeah. Washington, the Eagles aren't. The Commanders aren't that good yet. So they had to have points in order for me to take that one.
I'm not worried at all. Daniels is still having a good game.
Right.
12-19.
Right. He missed that? I thought he missed it. Yeah, he missed that. Wow.
Missed what? The extra point?
That's gonna come. It's 12-point, 2-point game. That's gonna come back to hurt him.
It could come back and hurt.
Big time. How do you miss that? Jesus.
I don't know. Kickers have been doing some weird things.
They've been doing a lot of weird lately. But yeah, so we got Chargers.
Saquon's rushing average just continues to go down.
Hey, I am bet the over-under on this Chargers game, and it's the night game. It's the night game, Sunday night, 48. There's no way. Like you said, I don't see Harbaugh letting the game get that far out of hand. Like you said, he's not going to allow them to score.
If that total gets to 48, Cincinnati's winning that game.
Oh, easy. 100%. Absolutely. If it goes over,
if you don't think Cincinnati's winning that game,
right,
then you take the under.
You got to take the under. It's almost a lock.
Yeah,
you'd be crazy not to.
I don't see it. I think that the Bengals are one more loss away from that team just completely imploding on itself.
Yeah, I agree. Might be time to start.
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, they don't do losing well.
I agree.
So
totally agree.
And the AFC is bad enough that they're officially not out of it yet. That's kind of crazy, but
yep.
The Patriots aren't officially out of it yet.
No, you guys. Well, apparently none of us are because we got to get to 8 losses.
Yeah.
To be completely out of it. So, no, technically you are right. You are absolutely right. So.
I think you get to 9 wins. You get the 9 wins, and you can get to the playoffs.
Right. That's true.
In that last spot.
That's true. You got a shot. You definitely got a shot.
9 wins might get you in. Might.
Monday night game. Interstate. Texans versus the Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
Exactly. You already know who I'm going with. I just told you I got 4 Stroud cards. All the way CJ Stroud. Even with the 7.5 point spread, because
It's a get right game for Houston right there.
there you go. They had they're playing in Dallas, but have they ever beat Dallas in Dallas? Probably never,
I
right?
gotta say yes.
You think so?
Like Dallas is not like there were years where Dallas had terrible home records. I know they've been much more stout at home last couple of years, but maybe Stroud hasn't.
The Texans beat the Cowboys 19-10. To
When was this?
win its first game since the 61 Vikings expansion team. So, yeah, they beat them at home. I think they're going to just run away with it. Personally, I don't think it's going to even be a game.
The only thing is like, do they have any sort of like pride left? Dallas?
It's a complete shit show, and I don't care. It's so bad. It's so bad.
I mean, if you just like give up on a home game,
right?
That's not saying a lot.
Nah, no, I agree, man. You
are
spot on.
Part of me thinks that they just have to like go to Trey Lance.
Yeah. It would make sense.
If maybe he can do 5 touchdown passes and 3 interceptions. Like risk reward, like you know.
Yeah, it would make sense though. It really honestly would make sense. So.
Trey can throw the ball. Like there's no doubt.
Correct.
I just don't know if he's I don't know. You would think like all this time down, like without having to prepare for a game.
Right.
Like sitting in the back, like you can just work on your game, like work out all the kinks in your delivery, all your throw motion, like you get everything super smooth.
Right.
Learn the playbook, learn everything, every little nuance. So that when you got in, you know, like Aaron Rodgers, like didn't even look like the same player that got drafted. Nope. when he finally got on the field for Green Bay.
Who
Same thing with Jordan Love. I mean, when Jordan Love got drafted, I remember watching Jordan Love at UCLA. I thought he was like the worst quarterback.
A lot of people did. He was not good. Nobody even knew why he was doing it. Like, why?
I saw him play live, and I was like, "Who wants this guy?" I was like, he can run a little bit, but he can't throw.
Right. Who do you have for the Cowboys and the Texans? The Texans, I would assume.
-7.5. Yeah, Texans.
100%. I think they're gonna blow them out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those
35-13.
Yep. All right. Well, we are moving on to the remainder of the one.
Now we're back to the rest of the early games.
Yeah,
Thursday night.
And then, of course, the Thursday night game. I thought I had them back.
See, yeah, +4 all the way. Washington +4 all the way.
Washington.
I wasn't sure what that spread was. 4 points, I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
I would have taken it before the game.
Correct. Me too. Absolutely.
You know what? That one I might have bet.
Yeah, me too. No, I'll bet that too. I actually have Washington winning, so I would have easily took this.
And they're losing by 2 points right now.
Exactly, which means they cover. Nope, I agree.
But I can just as easily see Washington winning the game.
Right.
So, like, I believe Washington will win this game in the end.
Me too. I think they'll come back. No problem. Even if the Eagles score again.
But wow, look at that over under 49.5. What?
For this
game? Nobody's been watching the Commanders lately, I guess.
Yeah, they're insane. And plus it's a division game. There's no way.
49.5 points is a lot of points.
It's a division game too. I'd never have picked that. I would have picked the
under all the way.
Under easy.
And they're only at 22 right now. 22.
Exactly, it's easy.
They'll be lucky to get 30.
There you go. I agree.
49.
Yeah, that's an
Shoot,
easy.
I would have taken the under on that one, Rick. More, I would have felt more confident in that than Washington winning.
Yep.
Ravens and Steelers.
This is another big game.
The heavyweight showdown.
In Pittsburgh, weather doesn't matter. Division rival.
Dude, how in the world is Baltimore going on the road to Pittsburgh and getting 3 points?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Baltimore's favored by 3? Come on.
No. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yep, Baltimore is favored by 3. Yeah.
In Pittsburgh? That's not right.
Yeah, I don't see that.
That's just straight up disrespectful. I'm going to say that right there.
I'm picking.
And because of the disrespect, I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah. No, I agree. At home.
That's straight disrespect.
And 48.5, hell no. Under. That's going to be a 13-8 game or something crazy. Watch. No way. It's going to be like the one we're watching.
Yeah.
I don't see either team going.
Baltimore's like leaky defense.
Yep.
Give me a break.
And they're going to run the ball and run the clock. And they're both going to run the clock.
They're both going to run the ball and run the clock. Yeah.
So that's an easy one. Dang, man, they got good games and good bad games, right? Cleveland Browns and the New Orleans Saints. The battle of the toilet bowl.
The battle of who cares?
No one cares about that game. Yeah.
You know what? I forgot the Cleveland Browns. They belong in that group with the Chicago Bears.
Oh, yeah, 100%. They might belong higher than the Chicago Bears.
So the Ravens showed them the blueprint. The only way to escape the curse of Cleveland is to leave.
You don't have a choice. That's it.
Get out of there.
That's your options.
Go to a real city.
Yep. That's it.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not picking.
At least you have LeBron.
Yeah, I say New Orleans wins that game. At home, yeah, absolutely they'll win that game. And I would bet that game.
No at home.
Over under at 44.5. I'd take the under.
Under.
Yeah,
they don't even. They have nothing. Neither of those teams.
They have no kind.
They have nothing.
Nothing.
They have no quarterbacks. They have no wide receivers. Neither of them.
Yeah, the back half of this got real easy. Well, the top middle, I should say, got real easy.
Yeah.
Because that's Saints easy. Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. In Chi-Town, weather doesn't matter. 5.5 spread.
So the Bears have decent defense, but Green Bay actually has weapons.
No offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no offense.
Chicago. The only thing I don't know is what is it going to look like without Shane Waldron? Because now the offensive coordinator has been fired. What is the new OC going to do?
And will they spark something out of the
and
team?
Sometimes you get like a little lift with the new coordinator or something like that, like the Raiders last year when they fired their OC, they kind of picked up steam.
Absolutely right. No, I agree. Absolutely right.
So that's the only wild card there. But I mean, on the surface, like the Packers all day long, I think the Bears players have quit already.
I agree. I have no faith in Williams.
The loss to the Patriots, I think, just ruined them.
That you took their heart. When you took their heart, their mind, their soul, everything.
We enjoyed it too. It was fun. I wish we could play them every week.
Right, exactly.
Give me Caleb every single week.
Yeah, it's safe to say that game is an easy Green Bay Packers win, even at 5.5.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like aside from whether or not Green Bay is going to be able to score, Chicago Bears, I thought we had the worst offensive line in the league. No, Chicago Bears do.
We give them a run for their money too.
That is the worst group of linemen in the league.
We're not too far behind them.
Hands down.
You're not gonna hear me talking.
We sacked Caleb 9 times last
crazy.
game.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I think he's on pace to have like the 4th most sacks ever in a season.
Insane.
So that just they're bad. They're real bad.
They are.
So it goes to show you, you can have all the sexy pieces that you want on the outside. You don't have those big fat guys in the middle.
It won't matter.
It don't matter.
Nope, you're absolutely right, man. 100% correct. Oh man, so
Colts and Jets, jeez.
Yeah, Colts and I told you it's good games and bad games. Colts and the Jets. I mean, at this point, I can't. I have to think that the Jets are they out of it yet?
It's like a knife fight between hookers.
Yes.
Colts and the Jets.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a watchable game. I think that's over under at 43.5. I would stay far away from this game.
I am so shocked. Here's the deal. Just take the Colts. Yeah. Just take the Colts. Like Anthony Richardson is starting this game, and I still think I still think there's a way that the Jets could win a game.
You think so?
I don't.
Oh yeah,
they keep getting favored every week.
It
doesn't go back and look at like the last 4 weeks of lines. Like the Jets have been favored in like every game, and they lose every game. 19.
I'm starting to get nervous for my boy Jaden.
Yeah.
4 minutes left, man. It's
4.5 minutes.
Wow.
And they're gonna go for 2.
Oh, absolutely. They have to. All right, Jaden. Put your big boy pants on. Let's go, Dan Quinn. What's going on with your defense? I mean, yeah, the Eagles are pretty decent. Wow. That's a good run play. Yeah, so where are we at? The Colts, Jets, Colts. I got
they kicked it. They kicked it. They get to 19.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Why they do that? Yeah.
So they can still lose.
Yep.
So here's the deal. We just need Washington to get a touchdown.
Right.
That's it.
And they cover. Yep.
They cover.
And
but
they cover.
Yeah. They have to go quick. I honestly feel like when Washington gets into the 2-minute offense, like they will anyway.
Exactly, I agree 100%. They are much better when they run that 2-minute offense.
It's like we had kind of that set up for a while for the Patriots, like earlier in Brady's career, where they tried to like grind it out, run the ball, and control the clock. And then it would get in like 2 minutes, like before the half, and then Brady would get out there in the 2-minute offense, and he would just cook them. He'd go down the field in like 30 seconds.
Yep.
And it took him doing that for like a year and a half, and Belichick was finally like, "What, Josh McDaniels? Why don't we just do this all the time? Why do we only do it a few times a game? Let's just do this all the time."
Exactly. Like,
just let him cook everyone.
Normal. That should be normal. Yeah. I agree.
I think when they it's something about like when you're in that mindset, like some people get hyper focused and make things happen. Yep. And Daniels definitely is one of those guys.
100%.
So I mean, I don't know. I talk about him like he's won Super Bowls and he's it's already in the Pro Bowl. It's like I feel so much like admiration for him.
Right.
and
Man,
he's
one
not.
more game, man. One last game. And it's going to be an easy one, although the point spread is absolutely bonkers. That is Jacksonville versus Detroit.
It's not bonkers.
14? That's a
Dude,
big spread.
you could put 19 on that, and I would take the Lions. Mac Jones won't even get a touchdown in this game.
What is wrong with I keep forgetting that he's out.
Oh man, that game's over. All of a sudden, it goes from close to no bueno.
Really?
Saquon, 39-yard
Saquon,
touchdown run.
Saquon is a monster. Yeah,
What in the world just happened?
Yeah, Saquon. You just died. Giants.
No, but like they just scored before, and then Washington had the ball, and all of a sudden, Philly had it again.
You must be way ahead of me. I don't know.
Yeah, Washington one play, and Jaden, I jinxed him.
He fumbled.
No, he got intercepted.
Jesus.
Pass deep left intended for Noah Brown, intercepted.
Yep, I see it here. Yep.
And then there was Saquon.
Damn. Am I playing Saquon this week?
And Saquon's measly 3.5 yards of carry just got boosted.
Oh, boosted. It just went through the roof.
Last 2 drives. Touchdown runs of 39 and 26.
Dang, they all dancing too.
Yep, Philly's got this one.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Shoot, it looks like I'm playing somebody that got somebody.
Yeah. That's how it always goes. I lost last week going into it favored by 30 points. It's never good in fantasy when you're favored by 30.
Nah.
Never good.
Nah. That's a bad feeling. It's like, that's an automatic.
Thursday Night Football, Jamar Chase puts up that 60 burger.
That was just monstrous, man. And they don't want to pay that man. You better pay that man his money.
So I hope they keep messing around.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll take him in New England.
We'll take him in.
We'll pay him. We'll even pay him.
We got money to pay him. Shoot, we'll do it.
We got it.
We'll be fighting over that.
We got it.
We'll be fighting over that one.
Yeah. And if you're not quite sure if you're T. Higgins or Jamar Chase,
right?
You just pick whatever one you want. We'll take it.
There you go. I agree. No, I'm with you on that.
Send him on down. I'll take Jamar. Jamar's a beast.
Right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is
So if I'm doing this thing, the parlay bet for this week, I'm looking at these games. Man.
It's a tough one. I want to know what you're going with. I know my 3.
I'm going to say but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'd rather win for a little than lose.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. I'm taking the Texans.
The Texans. I was picking the Texans too.
I'm taking the Lions.
Dude.
Fire them up.
The Lions.
Fire them up. Lions.
Wow.
Texans. I'm taking the money line on the 49ers.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I am also going to, let's see here. What is going to be my last choice? The fourth and final pick. Going to be the Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
Yeah.
Think they're going to beat us by 7?
If you don't feel confident about it, just go to the money line. They're going to win.
Oh, yeah.
The Raiders might make it close.
Right. They're going to make it close, but they won't win. I agree. I just don't think they'll lose by 7.
Yeah.
But
so, I mean, if you're not feeling great about the spread, just go to the money line. Just take the Dolphins.
Right.
And if you want to throw another one on there, just for measure, Packers.
Yeah. So, no, that makes sense. So, believe it or not, for me, I got New Orleans, man. That's my first automatic. I just think New Orleans is going to easily beat Cleveland at home, even though they're at the bottom of the barrel. I don't see them escaping that game.
Yeah.
Indianapolis, I think they're going to lose. I think the Jets are going to win that game to keep hope alive. I think the league wants them to win that game. That narrative of
league has wanted them to win the last 3 games.
Exactly. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm actually going with Seattle. With 6.5. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I think they're going to keep that.
I think that with the 6.5, I think that could be in play.
Yes, that's where I'm at with it.
I think we could both be right in that game.
Yep. And I got 2 more, man. I do my, I always do a 5. So Kansas City is my 4th. And last but not least, just like you, man, the Houston Texans, man. I got to go with the Texans. I think they are going to absolutely smash Dallas. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you have it, guys. You got 2
Dallas.
parlays. You can make a multiple of parlays out of those 2 parlays, as well as just the picks in general for the night. That's a good job.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's see how we do on this.
Yeah, I know, right? As we finish off the end of this game. So obviously we've already picked that Kansas City Buffalo game. What other game do you think you're watching pretty heavy this weekend?
Oh, well, for sure it's going to be Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Baltimore.
I'm definitely watching that one.
That's
the early game. The early game is Pitt. Early game is Pitt. I'm keeping my eyes glued to that game. Even though we're playing. I'm sorry, Raider Nation, but yeah, I'm gonna have dual TVs because I'm not missing that game. That's the game to watch. I think it's gonna be a straight up old school, rock'em sock'em 6-3 game. Something just crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when I'm watching games on Sunday, like I'm a Patriots fan,
right?
And I will not pay for the Sunday ticket.
Oh, heck no.
It's highly offensive how much it costs.
I'm not paying for that either.
So I am always watching Red Zone.
Yeah.
Just for like and we're not scoring a lot of points, so
right.
we only get on there a couple times.
Right.
But I'm like,
man, for me, it's
mouse looking for a piece of cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Red Zone Fire Stick, man. VPN. Right? I didn't know what else you could do, man, because I'm not paying for it either. I really don't have the time, Yeah, I just don't have the time. I get to watch, right? We get to watch one game, and then we're at somebody's kid's game, right? Whatever the case may be. We're always out and about
Stuff
for
to
the
do.
most part. So, man, I'm shocked at how this game went. It just bust wide open.
Yeah, just those last 2 possessions just ended it.
Just killed it. Can't believe they let
Really?
Saquon get busy like that. Come on, Dan Quinn. He should know better. You're one of the best defensive coaches in the league. How do you let that happen? Knew they were going to run the rock. I didn't understand that.
They just warmed down, I guess.
Yeah.
He ran a lot.
Yes.
They stuck with it.
Saquon
Barkley had 26 carries.
Yeah. That's
for
awesome.
146 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's what you want. That's what you want. You want man.
Before those last 2 drives, he was averaging 3.5 yards per carry.
And now he's what, 5?
5.6.
I was just gonna say 5 to 6. I knew it.
Yep.
I was that type of running back.
That's how Barry Sanders used to do it too.
Yep.
I hated Barry Sanders, man. Like, so frustrating to watch.
He tortured everybody.
He'd finish a game with like 180 yards rushing, but on 25 carries and 17 of them would go for like 2 yards.
Right. In the backfield.
Yeah.
It'd be for losses, let alone 2 yards.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like 2 yards total.
Yeah. And then bang.
Yeah, and then he'd have like 3 runs of like 60 yards.
Yep.
And you'd be like, if he just got loose. Somehow he just managed to get through like a 10-man front.
Yep. Good old Barry, man. Some say he's arguably the best to ever do it. I won't argue it. I will not argue. Barry Sanders.
There's a lot of good ones.
There are. There's so many of them, but he's definitely at the top of the list. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. If he would have played, kind of like Bo Jackson, if they would have played their full careers, there's a lot of people we wouldn't be talking about. So there's a lot of people we would not be talking about.
Barry Sanders his numbers would have been out of control.
Insane. Untouchable. I don't think they would have been touchable. Yeah, I mean, so King Henry is the only one right now that has a shot. I mean, how old is King Henry?
He's not going to play that much longer.
Man, he's looking
31
good,
or something.
He's looking good, man.
He does, but I mean, for what? If he got a ring, I think he'd probably be done.
Oh yeah, he's 30. So yeah, give him a ring.
He's got 2-3 years maybe left. He's so punishing. Even like nobody thought Adrian Peterson would wear down, but it caught up with him. It catches up with everyone.
Everybody. Father Time, baby. Nobody wins against Father Time.
Right, and he's such a physical runner, like so much contact. Like he just his body's gonna break down eventually.
No, I agree.
And once the first crack shows, it's over.
This man is a rushing machine. Oh my God.
Are they still running him?
Who?
Barkley?
Oh no, I'm looking at the stats for King Henry. Yeah, the Commanders got the ball now.
He's number 1 in the league, right?
Yeah, the guy's ridiculous, bro.
He's already got 1,200 yards rushing. Nobody's close to him.
He's already got 1,200 yards rushing.
Yeah. Who's second? Barkley? And then Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, I've been telling that. I got him on my fantasy. He's been killing it.
Dude, Jamar Chase has got 981 receiving.
Yes.
981.
Pay that man his money. Exactly. It's halfway through the season. Pay that man his money.
That's insane.
It's beyond insane.
How about Tyreek Hill having less than 500 yards receiving on the year?
Yeah, that's
halfway through. For a dude that's averaged over, I think it's over 1,700 yards a season for the last 3 years.
That's insane. Yeah, he's got no quarterback. That's pretty apparent, pretty obvious. No quarterback at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
My God, Zay Flowers, number 5.
Really?
688.
Yeah, he's wow. Bombs. Yeah, he caught a lot of bombs.
That's kind of
that offense. That Ravens offense is cooking. That's why I say if there's a year, man, this might be it.
Dude, Darnell Mooney's number 6 on the list. Over CeeDee Lamb. Wow. I've got Darnell Mooney.
You got Sam Darnold?
Oh, Darnell Mooney. You remember? Ex-Chicago Bear?
Yep.
He's in Atlanta now. Number 6 wide receiver in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 700 yards at the halfway point.
Oh man, what a game!
And he's got 5 touchdowns. Dude, Kirk Cousins is like a video game.
He is an absolute monster, and that's why I wanted him. Everybody was, man, I wanted Kirk Cousins.
Dude, are you gonna pay him $100 million? Because that's what that fool costs.
Why not?
Why? Because he's like coming off Achilles surgery and he's dirty.
Look what his numbers are. Look what he's doing. Look
Dude,
what he's doing.
Never won in the playoffs.
It's not his fault. I mean, that's how he's got to look at it. I mean,
that's what all the losers say. It's not his fault.
I'm with you, Spence, but I'm just saying man, Kirk Cousins throws that rock, man. His numbers are just crazy. You just said it. They're video game numbers.
He's a good quarterback. That's the bottom line.
He plays the game. Hey, they trying to make they trying to make the over. What is it? What did we say the over was on this?
The over was, hold on, I got this game up. Commanders and Eagles.
It's not showing on
I've got the, let me see the totals.
2 points too. Yeah, because then that would make it an 8-point game. And they get the onside kick with 28 seconds left. It makes sense. Oh, man. So let me tell you, we got our Super Bowl game this weekend. The kids.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
I finally put my coaching all together, ladies and gentlemen. Turf put his coaching all together, and they were not happy with me. So
they were not happy with you?
No. First half, 30 seconds left. They miss on third. They're in their territory.
Yeah.
I call timeout. It pisses him off. So he goes for it on 4th down in their territory, with 30 seconds, thinking it'll just run the clock out. Nope. They didn't make it. Of course, Terrence trips left. We have a kid. His dad is an ex-UT basketball player. Tremaine played in the league a couple years.
Okay.
But his name is Trace. Shout out to Trace, man. Obviously, he's already 6 feet. he's my height, but 12, 13.
Okay.
But yeah, trips left, Trace in the middle, fly, throw it up, score at halftime. Just make the game out of control before half. Wow. But it was the coaching. Yeah, I was making mistakes. I'll be the first to admit. Not paying attention to the time, getting mad and just all kinds of stuff because I'm a poor loser. But, I finally put it all together, man. I was calling timeouts. I was game managing. I was doing it all, man, and I'm proud of myself, man. It was our best game all season.
You have to take it into high school.
I know, right? Yeah, I got to do something. Oh, wow. You see this 2-point catch?
No.
Holy cow.
Who caught it? McLaurin?
Yeah, tight end. Wow.
Oh, tight end again.
Yeah. It's his favorite. I've been trying to tell people, I don't know, since when did we forget that the tight end is always the quarterback's best friend? When did we forget that?
Especially for a rookie.
Exactly. Oh, that's like the golden rule. When in doubt, go to your tight end. It's going to be the biggest mismatch in the field for you.
Dude, I picked up Hunter Henry for this weekend.
Did you really? Yeah, smart pickup.
My tight end's on a bye, so
smart pickup. He's on your squad, right? Yeah, Hunter Henry.
Hunter's gonna ball out.
I think so. Good pick. Yeah,
the Patriots have been running in 12 personnel
a lot,
heavy percentage of the time.
Huh?
So they're trying to cover up. For one, they're trying to cover up the fact that our line is hot, steaming garbage.
Right. Yeah, they called it. So call on the field reserve. So they said it wasn't a touchdown, but it's reversed.
Wait, so the 2-point conversion didn't count, or the touchdown?
It didn't count by the refs, but then they did
they reviewed it.
They reviewed it and overturned the refs, so they gave it to them. Now we're on the onside kick. Onside kick, ladies and gentlemen, before we call it a day.
That's it. Onside. Unbelievable.
And while we're at it, take the points versus Miami and Raiders. Have a big shot to upset Miami. Huge money line. 315. Shout out to Rick.
That's nice. Plus 315. Raiders upset Miami.
I know, right?
On the money line. That's confidence.
That is confidence. You must be a Raider
fan. Is that possible? Could you guys win this week?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to bet on it. I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you what. If you've got the confidence to bet, a couple of these games got some pretty decent
returns.
Use, yeah. If you're feeling that.
If you're willing to do it, that was a terrible onside kick.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the juice is on the Cowboys.
Oh Jesus, I couldn't risk that. I couldn't risk that at all. Not even a little bit.
See what I bet you think though. Yeah, they're plus 310.
Wow.
plus 310. Raiders on here, I'm seeing plus 300.
Right. They vary. All of them vary.
Dude,
man. It'll be
the Jags are plus 700 against the Lions. Plus 700.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Been played.
Yep.
It's like
over.
Oh, that's poor McCorkle.
Over. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Another excellent night of Dead in the Water. I had fun this one, man. I think everything went really, really smooth for the first time, man.
Yeah, I thought everything was great.
Yeah, and we'll go back to horizontal probably next week and give even better graphics, etc. And maybe, you know what, man, maybe we'll have some film time, man. Maybe we'll start pulling up some 22 film from the Patriots and the Raiders during the game. You know what I mean? And start going over some plays. You know what I mean?
You don't have much of it, but sure.
Exactly, right? Maybe we'll start. Maybe that'll be something. We have a segment of we pick a couple of plays each, right? Couple of offensive plays, couple of defensive plays. I'll cut them out and we'll put them up and we'll have a conversation about them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'll be some good takes for the whole show, man. Because this show goes easily. It goes 2 hours, right? It's a minimum of 2 hour show.
Yeah.
2.5 hours, right? So yeah, we hit about 2.5 hours every show, which is good. Which is real good. We'll start hitting our stride, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Absolutely. I love it, man. I mean, we do this anyways. This is what we do. I was telling my wife, like, you don't get it. This is all we talk about when we go to lunch. You know, even at work, when we're supposed to be working, we're talking football. We're talking sports, basketball, everything.
Yeah.
We didn't touch on basketball tonight. Yeah, I forgot. It was a good game, though.
They got that stupid tournament going on.
Why do they do that? Where did this come from?
They're just trying to make more money.
That's all it is, and that's what I
money grab, like the stupid courts, like the painted courts. I don't like it at all.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And the Lakers won it last year. Like, does anybody even remember that?
Of course not.
LeBron does, I bet. I think LeBron top of mind for him.
Right.
But nobody else cares
at all. Not even a little bit. All right, man. Well, this has been your edition of Dead in the Water. Let me think. You already know tomorrow, the best show on the land, and tomorrow is going to be absolutely insane. Turf and Rundown. We have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Northeast Raider Boosters will be filling in for our guy Rundown. I think Rundown will be there, but he'll have to cut out early. Don't worry, you guys know how we do. It'll be a complete full panel. I don't know how many people I'll pull up. Maybe 20, 30 people. I have no idea. But we are absolutely going to have a blast tomorrow night. Rick Speezer, you need to show up earlier, sir. I like what you're pushing out here, man. He's got another comment too. I know, right? I'm taking Tyson all day on this. It's time to make some money.
I'm telling you, though, that it feels weird. Like, I've been watching all the press stuff on it.
Yeah.
Like,
it is weird. It's all.
I think this thing might be fixed.
Of course, he's 60. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know, but you know, like they like wouldn't even let shoot, what's his name? Like, hit him.
Roy Jones.
Yeah, it was like.
And that Roy Jones fight.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yep. It's gonna be sad if Tyson loses to this fool.
It's gonna make me sick. It'll make me sick for sure. I'm not even gonna sit there.
That's not even good odds.
Exactly. Yeah, not for Tyson.
It's people think it's the sharps think it's that clear. It's was it minus 260?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, man. Well, it's time for me to go hit the bed so I can be ready and prepared for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be epic. We will have something, the Raider Syndicate here eventually at some point. I don't know. We've been slacking, but we'll get back on it. The season is hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to keep up with every show, particularly shows on the weekends. That's why we used to call it Sunday Syndicate Day, right? Sunday was easy. Football is on now. So, but yeah, be on the lookout. And we will keep continuing to create fire content for you guys, man. You guys let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. Ask us questions, all that good stuff. Save it for next week, man. We'll be back. Got anything for
Hook 'em.
For the sports fans, man? Absolutely. Hook 'em horns. That's one thing Spence and I absolutely agree on. We are UT fans. Support the home team.
Burn orange all the way.
Yes, sir. +1.
So we'll see you next week. Thanks.
Yes, sir. We will see you next week. We are out. Enjoy your night, ladies and gentlemen.